Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Leslie Weidenbender. I'm here at the Indiana State House and I'm joined by House Minority Leader Scott Pelath. He's a Democrat from Michigan City.
Hi,
Welcome.
Leslie. Great to be with you.
Thank you so much. So tell me about being the minority leader in the House this year. This is your first year.
It is. It's quite a challenge, and challenges are their own reward. It's been gratifying to have the opportunity to work with my colleagues and set a new direction for the Democratic Party here in this state. It's important that we have a vibrant two-party system. The people of Indiana benefit when we have a lively debate because they understand issues better, and we try to help do that.
Last couple of years, there have been a lot of partisan battles, especially in the House. This year, it's been a lot quieter. To what do you attribute that?
Well, look, Speaker Bosma and I have talked about this quite a bit. Our institutions are important, and our institutions have to function. You know, the problem with Washington is they can't do the things that they do agree on. We have to listen to each other a little bit better. We have to understand when we do share common visions and try to work together on those things. On the flip side, it's very important from my side of the aisle, we have to critique policies so they get better, and we've got to provide alternatives. But those things are very important to the process. But it's a cliche, but you can disagree without being disagreeable.
Well, you are actually authoring a bill with Speaker Bosma about the Indiana Works Council. Why did you want to do that?
Well, we wanted to work on something together of significance in a bipartisan manner, and we realized just by listening to each other, we were saying the same types of things. We have open jobs and not enough people to fill those jobs. And it's a problem we need to tackle, something both parties agree about, and we ought to do it.
There are things you disagree about.
Yes.
The House budget did not include Governor Mike Pence's income tax cut. You tried to insist that there be a vote on that. Why did you want to do that?
Some of our members wanted to support it. The Democratic Party always cares about helping the middle class. Now, is that our preferred method for helping the middle class? Maybe not, because the middle class faces a lot of pressures in addition to taxation, you know, health care and education and those other things. But we thought that the governor ran for election on the issue of a middle class income tax cut. The people of Indiana sent him here, and he ought to have a vote on it.
So what else did you like or dislike about the budget that the House passed?
Well, it doesn't reinforce traditional public schools. That's the biggest problem. Right now we're funding 3 school systems here in the state. You have the traditional public schools where most of the kids are. You have private schools that we're now funding through the voucher system, and we have sort of deregulated Wild West charter schools that we're funding as well with the same pot of money. And that's a problem. The traditional public schools need a break from some of the massive changes that have happened over the past couple of years so they can catch up, be able to compete in the environment that they've been asked to compete in, and we need to do better for them. We didn't do enough.
Democrats also disagree with Republicans, I think, on the Medicaid issue and whether to have an expansion. Where do you come down on that?
That's the great issue of our time. We've made the decision as a nation that every American is going to have health insurance, so they don't have to go to costly and wildly chaotic emergency rooms for their health care. They can get treated in a sane setting that's cheaper for taxpayers and people who already pay premiums. We need to expand our health care system to comply with the path that's been set nationally. If we don't, we're simply going to be paying taxes to Washington for people to have health care in Illinois and Michigan and Kentucky, but not here in Indiana. That doesn't make any sense.
House Minority Leader Pelath, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Leslie.
I'm Leslie Weidenbender from the StateHouseFile.com and Comcast Newsmakers.